at the Politricks Watch. This is CP. Now today I'm going to be talking about the quote-unquote ban on certain type of music, mainly surrounding Mali and them thing there. When time I first started get the message I see people that say, you say them ban, right, this and them ban that. And at first I thought to myself, hold on, ban? You see, I was thinking this was some kind of totalitarian state, don't talk about their leader or else they got jail and pays 50 years, something like that. Or don't say this because this don't match with this, and that means say you have to get locked up in a cell, right, and face hard labor for 25 years, eating nothing more than one slice of bread and a cup of water every single day. That's what I was thinking about when I hear say music get banned, artists get banned. Turns out this is a mountain out of a molehill. I'm going to tell you why. People are blowing this thing without a context. Let me just say this. Generally speaking, I don't support making any form of music illegal. No matter how stupid I might think that music sounds. Generally speaking. There's probably some exceptions I can think of where I'd probably change my mind, but anything I can think of right now, I wouldn't support making it illegal. That's because, how me see it, even if I think, and by the way, this is not just music, this applies to any kind of views that people might put out there upon various topics and everything there, right? Even if I think you're an LIQ and we disagree on every single issue under the sun, I still think you should be free to express your sympathy views. No matter how foolish I think you are, you have a right to your views, just like how you have a right to mine. And this applies to whoever way you want to express your views. Could be, as we're talking about now, in the form of music. With that said, where you put those views and where you publish your quote-unquote art, well, that's a whole different thing. That's a complete different argument now. Why I say this is a mountain out of a molehill? This is not some total ban, right, where artists can't make no more song talking about Choppa and bang line and Mali and wherever, otherwise they might go jail. Far from it. This is a ban by the public broadcasting people we say them type of content they never get played on the mainstream radio anymore. When it comes on to radio and TV, there's always been limitations on certain type of content. When people say them ban the artists, that's not really true, is it? Because you can still consume your music in various forms and various platforms. This is just radio. Radio and TV have always been governed, right, by a certain set of principles. Certain things them deem say it's not appropriate, right, to play upon TV or upon radio. I mean, think of it this way. A blue movie is still a movie. It have a director, a producer, it have an actor, an actress, right, money spent on it same way. People can say it's entertainment same way. People could even go as far as to say they consider it art. However, you have never seen and you will never see no blues show on TVJ or CBM. Then the blues industry can come out and say, yo, why would not fight against me? Your type of content is simply not appropriate for mainstream TV. If you want to see that, go and go watch it over blueshub.com. The same thing now apply to music. Certain type of music is simply not appropriate for mainstream radio airwaves. So now, no more Mali song and them sitting there now play, right, on the radio. And you know my views on the whole Mali and them thing there already. But tell them to say, it have a major effect on the youth them. Right. The National Drug Council just do research right across the island. Them ask the youths themselves to tell them. And the youths they make it clear that music have a major influence on them life, right, and them schoolmates. This is not even up for debate. Enough people know I try certain things, I tried, cause them hear it in the music. So the broadcasting people I'm gonna say, well, since it's having this effect on the youths, since it's having this effect on society, we go take it off of the mainstream radio. And while we're on the topic of music, let me just say this. As far as I'm concerned, most of the music that I hear nowadays, especially when I come out of dancehall, quote unquote dancehall, come I don't know where them turn this thing now. Now, as far as I'm concerned, dancehall is struggling right now. People tell themselves all kind of things to feel better. Right? Then pick out the one exception over here and so look on him. Right across the board, generally, dancehall is struggling. Even locally, the music can't survive no more than 2 to 3 months. Right? So if local Jamaicans can't tolerate the music for 3 months, I don't know how people that are abroad are going to tolerate it. Right? You need to work a song, you need to push a song, promote a song, sometimes it may take time. By the time them songs even start getting ready to start work, them dead already. Too much gimmicks. As far as I'm concerned, most of them songs that come out now all sound the same. And it's lame. We get it. You chop the line, you bang the line, you pop Molly. As far as I'm concerned, most of these songs are trash. Social media hype them up. Right? Then they get one couple months and then all of a sudden it's like people just snap out of it. It's like a spell it upon people and it's like people say, hold on. I really that song there, but it like, that song is trash. Just 3 months after, nobody no want to hear this song. It's a strange phenomenon. That show you say it wasn't substance. It's hype because it's a substance. It's timeless. Really hit songs are timeless. Every time you hear them, it come like the first time you hear them again. Every time you hear them, you move like it's a brand new song. I drop. Even if the song drop in the 70s, 80s, the 90s, it have the same effect. Song will drop in a February. Right now, nobody no want to hear it. And you're not done yet. But as I always said, they come say like grain of salt when it comes on to artists and scammers. Especially artists singing about scammers because apparently these are the people who are bad mind the most. So the broadcasting people them say, you not play upon the radio no more. No more trapping song, no more money song. Ask yourself this question. When was the last time you walked around and radio your ears? I listen out to your favorite song. In 2022, people don't consume music and radio that much. The type of people who love them songs and who love them artists are going to still consume it on social media. I'm going to search for it on YouTube and Spotify and all them places. It are all over TikTok, all over Instagram. Right? They're going to be attached to all of the viral memes them. And even the youth them who love them artists have access to the internet and are going to search for them favorite artists. Remember the Pied Piper? Right, just play the music and my follow back well, anywhere the artists go, anywhere the artists there, whichever platform the artist music they on, the people that want to consume it, I will go there. So this radio ban, right, is not exactly going to destroy the entertainment industry and destroy artists. As I say, people are blowing this way out of proportion. Right, this is a mainstream radio ban. No artist was waiting for radio to pay them light bill. I can assure you that. And even if you were to try and ban music over social media, which Jamaican government don't have the power to do, but let's say them come out with a law say you can't play no music on Instagram or TikTok. All it will do is drive the music underground. People are going to get the music anyway, them can't find it. There's only one way we're going to stop hearing them type of songs. One way. And trust me, it won't be nothing from the ban, from the broadcasting people, or even the government itself. You might be asking yourself, what's that one way? Self-censorship. It will take the artists themselves to say them now make them song there no more. And the only way that happen is if them realize making song about Molly, right, making song about chopping the line and them thing there, right, banging the line, right, start to hurt them pockets. That's the only language they understand. So unless the artists them say, you know what, this not work no more, or they have some kind of moral epiphany and them say, you know what, I don't like how the youths respond to this type of music, I am not going to make it anymore. Those are the only ways I can think of with them songs I will start make. And the last option, when me say them observe society and say, you know what, I don't like how the youths respond to this, right? The youths them take this in a bad way, they must start to copy this and You know what? We're gonna stop. That right there so is extremely unlikely. Don't bet your shoes on that. Much less your house or your car. And I bet nothing on that. Expecting most of these entertainers to have some kind of epiphany where they're like, no, right, I don't like what's happening with the youths. We're gonna stop with them singing. That's very unlikely to happen. I'd go as far as to say it would have to be some kind of overt policy where them realize it's gonna affect them for them stop making. For example, your favorite artist now who claims to adjust words and adjust art, if the United States government come out tomorrow morning and say any Jamaican artist sing about Choppa line, now get them more visa. All scamming song stop. Let me say that one more time. If the US government, Canadian government, UK government, the big markets them say, this scamming thing I get out of hand, so any Jamaican artist seen to be promoting it will not be getting any more visa to enter the country, do no more stage show, then rest assured, them song they done overnight. All when time money is on the line, then people here understand social responsibility. You don't believe me? Let me give you an example. One of them use very commonly. Remember, dancehall used to constantly depend on the whole sprat for dead thing. Remember that? Almost every artist, every song, sprat for dead, sprat for dead. Then, very powerful groups, very wealthy groups, right? The rainbow community, working with governments, the stakeholders, yard and abroad, said, hold on, this is murder music. This is not acceptable. You can't say this. This is not just words. Next thing we hear say, man have to go sign contract if you want to do this and if you want to do that. Next thing we hear say, right, man can't travel as free as them want travel again. Next thing we hear say, right, people can't do certain shows in a certain place and they want the shows. I want to notice say, that type of music almost disappear from dancehall. Think about it. How often you hear a sprat for dead song now? Just run back in your mind the last 5 years or so. How many you can think of new song? I'm not talking about no clever way of saying it. I mean outright people that say, if you're a sprat, you're for dead. How often you hear them song again? It's almost disappeared from dancehall because it was hurting people's pockets. Right? People go as far as we say, them don't even sing them one song again. Yeah. Because, suddenly music became hurtful. I wanted to think about this. Informer for Dead is saying the same thing as Sprat for Dead. They're just talking about two different groups of people. One of them is considered inciting violence against a group, but the other is considered art. Sprat for Dead is inciting violence, but Informer for Dead is art. It's just words. When is somebody going to make sense out of that? Do you know why your favorite artists censor themselves? Because they say we don't believe in a censorship, but they will censor themselves when it comes on to anti-sprat music, anti-rainbow music. But when it comes on the Sprat for Dead, they say, I'm not censor myself. This is freedom of expression, and it's just words. Isn't that interesting? It's surely the same logic we use if we say, you now stop to kill Informer, and you kill the pitney and kill Granny. You would use the same logic to say you now stop to kill Sprats. But one of them make you become socially responsible and socially aware of your influence, but the other one you defend by saying it's art and it's just words. It's complete rubbish. Entertainers know how influential they are. Entertainers brag, say, we make boy aware this. As soon as me do this, everybody go do it. As soon as me say this, everybody go take it up. Wouldn't you realize that? Artists are always cussing, say them talk about this first and everybody run go follow. When it comes down to the negatives, them tell us say, well, me can't influence somebody to do them, not just words. Them say, because of me say this, why everybody aware this. Them say, because of me talking about this, everybody start walk like this, everybody start talk like this. Because of my influence, the whole world now follow me. So then they say, oh, so that means say when you talk about the Mali and everything there, and the youths them go follow you and take up Mali, right? You accept. So you play. No. Me can't have no influence on nobody. Right? Every man for themselves. Me can't influence nobody. Don't you think that's strange? Right. Only when it comes down to the negative, them can't influence. So this is a mountain out of a molehill. This is a radio band. No DJ never is on a radio. And you can't actually ban music nowadays. There's just too much avenues, too much different ways you can consume music. The only way these songs will stop is if the artists self-censor. And unless they come under some kind of pressure, unless Uncle Sam or some foreign government, right, tell them say they can't travel again or whatever, them not go self-censor. Do not rely on them just having some kind of social conscience and say, you know what, we don't want to affect the youth in certain ways. Don't rely upon that. I can only think of 10 artists maybe, 10 to 15 artists maybe, who are alive now, right, who I've ever seen accept them social responsibility and say, you know what, even though that might look lucrative, even though they say the hype there, I'm going to steer from it. Most of them are prisoners to hype. Anybody hype there, I just them there. Even if they don't believe in what them sing say. Because enough of them are talk about Mali and Choppa and everything there, them don't even believe in what them sing say. But them say, oh, it worked for him. So, I go follow. Anyway, Patreon Squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, I don't know, more life. Ultra Squad, see you circling. Bless.